So off the break here, you're in a 1v1 with Pew. So we're just going to go through and see what you could have done, how you played it, and stuff like that, okay? So off the break, you're getting information. I don't mind this. You're just going through as soon as you see him here. So what I like to do as soon as I see someone here is I like to get information and then repeat. So as soon as you do this, I don't mind it. You're trying to just get information. You go through. You think he could be pinching you right here. As soon as I see him right here, me personally, I'm like shooting him, but I'm more ready. I'm more backing away more than anything. So you see, you went for the shots. You're actually down in health now, right? And then you go through, and then you're not backing away. So I actually like that you backed away. I sometimes prefer instantly backing away. Now that I know where they is, I like to back away and then recamera them. But it wasn't bad. Let's see how you play this now. You go through. So I actually like the approach to go towards hill here and kind of slow him down. And then you end up getting the first kill. So a lot of pre-aims for you. I want to see more sliding sidewards to make that a little bit faster. But I don't mind it. You're like pre-aiming well. You're being annoying. It's not bad. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think right there you could have, again, like you could have maybe played your cover, more sliding sidewards, just to kind of make that more difficult for him. But the overall approach wasn't bad. So now you're standing here again. You're doing your thing. This is fine. One thing, you still have your equipment. So when you're in this situation, this is where we want to be a bit faster, okay? We know he's going to come from either the left heady or the right heady. So look how long you watch the left heady for. Then you go through and you watch the right. And then you kind of go through and watch the left. And then you kind of wait. Then you kind of watch the right. So what you're doing is you're giving yourself bad timing, okay? So are you noticing that right here, you're holding your aim down sight? So when you hold your aim down sight, you're naturally a little bit slower. So what I would say is a good tactic to do, especially in this scenario when you're by yourself. If you have someone watching over you, this is fine. If you have no one watching over you, what you could do is play by the hip. When I say play by the hip, what does that mean to you?
Not aim down sight. Just get information.
Perfect. So you could almost just move left and right, left and right, left and right without aiming down sight. And then once you see him, you shoot and then you keep him back. So that's also a strategy, okay? So did you notice you got a bit of a dead slide here? So the reason this happens, and what happens here, is because you're very static right now. So you see you're going right, and you're not really moving right fast. So your gun, it doesn't look like you're like running. So you're kind of just walking, and then the game thinks you're just trying to crouch, basically. That's what happens. The game thinks you're crouching. So you end up crouching, then you do this again. Then you do a wide slide. So just keep it consistent. Also, you have your equipment. These are just small things that could help us here. Then you go through, you see him. What could we have done right here? Like in terms of reaction, right? When we see him here, what's a movement that we could have done, let's say, right here?
I jumped out or slide
So I think,
out,
so if you actually look what happens, right? Really micromanage it. It's very interesting. You see how you actually had the position. You actually saw him. You could have just carried on shooting right here. But for some reason, you let go and like almost sprinted at him. So I noticed you tried to jump there. So what happens is I think you let go of your ADS to jump. Now, the funny thing is you can actually do that while ADSing. Like in this scenario, what's stopping you from ADSing while jumping?
In this scenario, nothing. Just getting used to ADSing and jumping at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you maybe two different ways we could do that. So one is with the wall bounce, and then one is potentially just holding your ADS while jumping, okay? So I'll show you to make it a little bit easier for you, just how I would personally like to play that. And then if we could look at the micro details, see the difference, that's going to be really helpful. Okay. So let me just go through like mid-map. You can see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So first kill you end up getting, so I'll take place from the second kill. So you're standing here. You know that he is going to come from there, right? So one thing I'm thinking is maybe just doing this. Just don't give him a tight, or even like this, for example. Just shouldering like this. Do you think he's going to like sneak through?
If he sees me doing that, no.
As in like right now, do you think Pew's able to sneak through?
I don't think so.
Where you were kind of doing this, right? You were like this. And then you would do that. It was too many seconds between left and right. You could catch a bad timing. Well, if you think about this, look.
Yeah. That's why he snuck through, because I was losing seconds. And
Yes,
right there you have
exactly. I'm
more.
just doing this.
You're buying yourself more time. Yeah.
I'm just basically catching a good timing because like if he comes there, then I shoot him and back away. Now, when he's on my right, if you go through like this, so what you can do is if you let go of your ADS, you could jump further. So you could like let go of your ADS and you could jump further. But if you hold your ADS in, you could still jump shot. So a lot of the times, if someone's coming around the corner, you could hold your ADS in and just jump shot. Think of like old Call of Duties without Omni movement, without sliding. That's what people did actually. So it's just going back to the basics sometimes. So sometimes if you need to hold your ADS in and you see him, just jump shot. Like that. It's more if I'm trying to jump around this corner, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to hold my ADS while I'm jumping around a corner. However, if I'm in a fight with someone like this, I can hold my ADS in. What do you think is harder to play?
Only when you're engaged.
Yeah, exactly. I think exactly. I think it's like if I'm engaged with someone, yeah, sure, have a jump shot. Now, one thing with a jump shot, if I was to do this, do you see my character's not moving?
Yeah, it's like slow.
Yeah, it's because I'm actually moving just vertically. So if I was in a jump shot, I would actually move left or right. Because from an opponent's POV, if I'm moving right, they have to track me. It just makes that a little bit more difficult. So what you could have done is when you see Pew, slide cancel, jump right. Or slide past him, jump backwards. Like, think about how much momentum that does. If I see him, if I shoulder, see him then, I do this. I'm sliding away as I'm jumping backwards. Anything. Or the other thing you could have done is you could have, when you see him there, right? You go through. See that? So you could have almost, as you jump, just hit the wall bounce. So those are just small things that we can add to our game.
I thought about it too, but I let go. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good. It's good that you thought about it, right? Then you're, oh, I could have done that. That's good to see as well. So let's play this out. New spawn, you go through. So right now, is he on the hill?
No.
So look where your centering is, right? So your centering is almost guaranteed not to find him. Right? Because your centering's on the hill. So he has to be either there or there. In this scenario, even just in general, like, this is probably worth to maybe just leave it, maybe rotating. So you chucked a grenade at the time, he's not on there, right? And then you're looking at the time, and then you kind of see him in your sight. But I love that reposition from you. I think he scams that bad. That's really good play from you. And then you end up going through, he makes him one shot. So these are just small things right there as well. Like, you see how messy that looked? That could have been so much cleaner.
Yeah.
Right here, you make him weak. What? How could you kill him right now without reloading?
Take out my pistol.
There you go. Perfect. And then let you just go through, you catch a bad timing, you go through, it's just all over the place. He ends up going through right to new. Good try there. He did the jump shot that we just spoke about, right? Look at that. So he just basically jumped across. And you see how, like, annoying that is. Because he breaks your... Look, you're going through. Look at that. He jumps right across. Boom. So hard to track. You go through again. Now, this is where we want to add some slide cancels to the game. And just, like, cammering a head glitch. He's on the hill, right? That's your only focus. You know he's on the time. You actually turned around. These are the small micro habits. Just like, okay, I know exactly where he is. So let me go through. As you slide cancel, look, you turn around and then you just walked onto the head glitch. And then look where your centering is. Yeah. So from his perspective, he's going to be looking right there and you're looking there. So we'd be a little bit smarter there. Yeah, we make that even, just think about options there, okay? We still have our equipment. So how do we play that?
Should have stunned, backed away.
So the first thing I would say is when you go to this heady, it's not a bad play, right? Just slide cancel to the heady and then jump back if you need to. So when you're going here, this is what you did. You slid canceled, you did a slide cancel, but you landed here, look. Then you just walked into it. Yep. You want to break, you want to cancel your heady there so that when I slide cancel, I'm appearing. Now what I like to do, the only problem with this is if I get shot, I'm going to have to go this way. There's a long, I'm not going to go this way, it's a long path. So he knows... He's centering, right? If I'm on that heady, where is it going to be? It's going to be right here. Does he need to center here?
No. He needs to center to the left, right?
Yeah, because you're on the heady. Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
easy for him. So all he's doing is doing this. And he's
So
pre-aiming
then
that
you just
heady.
slide to his right, maybe
So
potentially.
exactly. So what you could have done, instead of even going there, is you could have maybe gone through here and done this. Shoulder, shoulder, shot, 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 shot. He's weak. So you could use somewhere like, whenever you have two entrances like this, have your centering high. Because look, if I center down low, every time I come out, I have to just look up. Look up. That's not good, right? Have your centering. Look, so line it up once. Get an adjustment. All right, my centering's there. Then just move left and right. So look, shoulder. Hold my grenade. Hit him 2-3 times. And then when he's finally weak, you go through and then you just blitz him, whatever you want to do. So those are just small adjustments. Realizing this entrance has 2 areas of cover. It's hard for him to know. When I'm shouldering, look, just... You see, I'm not just standing here, adjusting my aim, shooting. I'm in and out.
No, you're literally constantly moving, but not tweaking. Like
Yeah, just
moving.
in and out, in and out, in and out. And then you give yourself a chance. Let me hit 1 or 2 shots. Let me hit 1 or 2 shots.
Okay.
Because you do the same thing here. Look at that. You go right through. You end up almost getting that kill. That was a small one. Now you're in a bit of a deficit, not too bad. And he's kind of just putting you in a blender right now. Okay, so you go through. So right now as well, you should be... Look, you're sprinting. You're sprinting. You're sprinting. This is something we definitely got to work on, is not having the sprints here. So as soon as we know he's going to be roughly here. We know he's going to meet us around couches, right? So maybe think about the angle right now. What could you have done differently? How could we have played this angle? So right now he's on the time. We know that he's not on the
Slid
time.
into that corner to the left, where you were at, right there.
So the only issue with that is, let's say you sit here. You can only see this, yeah?
Yeah.
What if he just goes through middle, then he beats you in the rotation?
True.
So
Maybe
what I
play
like
the
to
stair.
do... So what I like to do,
Not the
exactly.
stair glitch, but like...
No, exactly that. So what I think about, right, is, okay, where is he coming from? He's coming from the left. I think he's going to go through... Let me stand right here. Let me play this cover.
We can see if he goes mid-cut.
Exactly. Same in 4s, by the way. Same in 4s. Because if I'm playing 4s and I sit... Unless... If I have a teammate already... This is where you adapt based on your teammate, right? If I have a teammate already holding mid like this. If I have a teammate maybe holding couches, whatever, mid-cut. I'm okay to give up middle, and I might just say, guys, I'm playing the credit. I've got your pinch. Just for a second. Like this. So it depends what your teammates have and don't have. This is fine. But... Okay, we're in a weird scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm just holding this and it comes through middle, then I'm just late to the rotation. So straight away, you should play here. You have the whole cross. Maybe play by the hip like this. Because now I can see that as well. If he's not here in 3 seconds, what does that mean? Where's he gone? What way?
Mid-cut.
Nope. If he's not here in 3 seconds, he hasn't even come here. He's gone through the back area. He's gone that way.
Oh, from P2? Yeah.
So from the cut, right? If you see... Oh, yeah, you're right. Mid-cut, sorry, after this scenario. But let's say you catch a time, you're here. You don't see him. He's gone mid-cut. All right, bet. So now you get your knife out. Why do I get my knife out?
To cover more time.
Yeah?
Like,
and then as soon as I get here, get my gun out again. Now I'm not sprinting. So think of this like a red light, yellow light, green light. I know he just left the hill. He's probably around there. So he's trying to get to there. He's trying to get to the heady, and I'm trying to get to my heady. That's what we fight.
Right.
So I'm just getting ready to the battlefield. As soon as I'm here, now I slide cancel and I have my gun up. I'm not sprinting here at all. This is the red light. This is the danger zone. I'm not sprinting here. I'm chilling here. I'm sliding here. I'm being annoying here. I'm jumping here. If I want to get to tin, I'm sliding sideways. I'm checking it. Then I'm clearing mid-cut. Then I'm going through. Like, I'm playing it slow. I'm not just running. So yes, I'm fast to go from here to there, right? When I'm here, I'm fast because there's no danger. As soon as there's danger, guns up, ready to go. What do you think, bro? Talk to me.
I like that. I just think also too, like, I sprint at the wrong time.
Absolutely.
And I just, like right now, you go up the stairs, right when you slid to the heady, I was still sprinting, which is bad. and that's why he would catch me off that heady. Like he knew I was bum rushing
Yeah, for sure.
the hill, and that's
I
why he was
completely
catching
agree.
me.
Right here, bro. What do you think about? Let me ask you a question. Do you have your trophy system?
Yes.
Do you have your trophy system usable right now?
No.
Yeah, so then no, right? You don't have a trophy system right now. Like, it's not usable.
Yeah. No.
So do you think he has a trophy system?
No.
So why are we not using equipment?
Yeah. True.
Right now, he's left or right. You have no idea. You're literally just gambling he's on the right. So why not chuck some equipment to help you out?
Chuck a grenade left and a stun.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
and
Just, yeah. That's it. And also here as well, think about the entrance we're going in, right? This is all about
I hate that I
strategy.
don't think about that until afterwards. This.
Well, it's fine. That's
But
the
I
whole
mean, now
point.
I have it for.
That's the
further
whole point,
knowledge.
though. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of it. But right now, again, another thing I'm thinking. If you go through mid-cart, that's the easiest thing to hold because you're going through this alleyway like this. He has a whole area to fight you from. It's easier for him. I would much rather, like, if you come through here, you have to then clear where he is. Where if you come from here, everything's in front of you, right? So you're fighting left and right. Everything is in front of you when you go through the other side. So this is good if you're playing fours and you're trying to pinch and stuff, right? Being annoying. But like, look, you just like, there's too much for you to clear. It's harder to clear.
Right.
Good slide there. We're just getting a little bit kind of fried here. And the reason why, a big thing I found when I was watching you was, again, just the sprints, right? But you definitely brought it back this game. You played really well. But look, right here, look. You're running. So when you're running and slide cancelling, that's what we need to work on because that's where you're getting caught out. You think like you have space to run and side cancel there, right? But it's just the way we do it. So you got to play this heady. Like as you're like right now, tell me when you ADS. There. Think about how much milliseconds you... That's what I was saying. Remember our session a few days ago? I was saying we have to use ADS when we're sliding, right? This is what I was referring to. It's just being quicker with that. Or just having like our gun ready. And like, even right now, your centering's on the left. You're not ADSing. It's just too much going on. And then your centering's on the floor. Your centering should be where?
There. Up past the heady.
Maybe here? Maybe here?
Yeah.
Like being ready so if
and
he's
every
there.
time I see those boxes like that, I always remember like check your.
Yeah, we could have maybe stunned that, bounced it off it,
Sure.
things like that. Those are the little things how we start clearing it, okay, bro? And then you're running, you're sprinting, and then he cameras you. It's happening too many times. That's something we got to just make sure we just fix up a little bit. Good kill. Okay. Keep it nice and simple. Block this side of the spoon. Perfect. Now stand up. That's it. So, what you could have done, right, is super simple. So you block this side of the spawn. Don't stand here like this. Give up this side. All you're doing is blocking the spawn, right? So as you block the spawn, I want you to focus on what you did, and I'll show you to make it smoother, okay? So you stood behind the box, you went prone, then you stood up, then you turned around, then you walked backwards, and now you're just running, no intel. You're just running, no intel, okay? Tell me what the micro differences are. As you see it, tell me the differences, okay?
Okay.
So, kill Pew here. Okay, scoreboard done.
I forgot about the scoreboard telling you because I was looking for the kill feed too.
Kill feed's fine.
then I just
Kill
start
feed's fine.
counting.
Kill feed's fine. Kill feed's easier. Kill feed's fine. But the biggest thing is, you just ran away, right? You knew you spawned him here. Let's think about it. You spawned him here. You then get out of the time, right? He's probably pushing through old. We think that anyways. So why not bait him? So get off the time and then bait him. So like maybe play like this. Because he's going to think you're running away right now, yeah? So bait him.
Yeah.
If you don't see him in 4 seconds, jump up. He's not there. Okay, shit, he went through middle. That's a good play. Or do what you did. Like, get out. Get out, but sit here. And watch it for a second. And see if he's here. If he's not here, he's rotating through front. Front or middle. He could be front or middle. Then we go through, we play outside, we start looking for him here. Maybe we play like this. We start going wherever the case may be. We just kind of like, we have to try and trap him. We have to try and play in a way where we know where he's coming from. We trap him. Because right now we actually came right behind you. Look, you have no intel. You end up playing it patient. You should be able to get through here. As soon as you see him right now, get into cover, get into cover. You're too desperate for the kill. He's scamming. He's not even shooting you for some reason. But right now, I'm blitzing you right there. I'm shitting on you. With all respect, I'm shouldering and shooting you. Right there, I'm shooting you. Because you're out in the open. Yeah. You're so focused on the kill here, right? We got to focus on that, right? Like, oh shit, I'm out in the open. Like right now, slide to the cover on your right and hold a grenade. I know for a fact he doesn't have a trophy here. If he had a trophy, he would have used it on a hard point. Do you see what I mean? Like, are you using a trophy system behind this pillar?
No.
So just slide to the right pillar, right? Slide to the right pillar, stun and nade it. Yeah, like right there. Look how long that took, though. A better opponent is not going to be as forgiving there. Yeah. And Pew knows better. Pew shouldn't have been as forgiving. Right there, he should have shot you there. He's kind of messing around. He's shouldering, but he's not shooting you. He needs to shoot you. You see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad you eventually repositioned. Now, this should be the easiest thing for you. Equipment, 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 equipment. You end up going through. Both of you could play that better, in my opinion. Okay, you know he's in the right corner. Okay, there you go. Just a few things as well, just being a little bit sharper with the shots and backing away and stuff like that, okay? But you started to get back into it here. Great kill. Okay, you started to do your thing. You got back into it here. You got first kill. I think you started to feel a little bit less nervous. Okay, things like this is, again, just keeping it simple. Just stand on this side of time. So as soon as you get this kill, bro, stand right here.
They put...
Just stand there. What's the reason to go there? That doesn't do anything, right? If we stand here, we are blocking from time. We are blocking this side. He's going to spawn back there. That's it. Doing this doesn't do anything. And then you're just losing time for no reason. And now look what you're centering as well. But you just spawned him out.
He came, he came through.
So people say 1v1s aren't, like, obviously they're not the same as 4s, right? But the way I look at that is you have one person to control. So you have one person. The only person you're looking at that's spawning is one person. So right now, Pew just dies. Look at the kill feed with me. Okay. You think he's already spawned, it looks like. That's what it looks like to me, that you think he's already spawned. He spawns now. Yeah? But look where you are. You're blocking this side. So where's he going to spawn?
He should spawn. He spawned P2.
Yeah, that's it.
That back area right there.
Yeah, that's it. Back castle. Back couches. So do you see in game what happened? You might have like misinterpreted the timing, right? Because only one person, it should be super simple. Just stand right here. Literally stand here. That's it. Don't get off the time. That doesn't do anything. Stand here, and then just two ways you could look at it. Maybe our scoreboard and our kill feed, right? And just chill. So what made you panic here, do you think?
Let's see, I go here. I didn't see him here. So I was like, oh, maybe mid-cut or something. I completely forgot that I spawned him on P2.
See, that's the big thing. Yeah, that's the big thing. But even if you didn't push out far, even if you stood here, this side of the time... Okay, think of it logically. If you're standing here, right? So you're standing here, and you're the game. Do you think you're closer to blocking A or closer to blocking B from where you're standing?
From where I stand, I'm closer to blocking P4.
Yeah. So then why would the game spawn in there? That's all the game thinks, right? Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. That's it. That's why I'm confused, like why you were confused here. You see what I'm saying? Because you were standing here, but you still thought he spawned here. But you were standing here for like 10 seconds. So I want to know, like, what made you think that so that we can help you fix that.
I just completely, I don't know. I just pushed up too far, and then, I don't know. I forgot that I don't really have an answer, honestly.
That's okay. What about now? What about now looking back at it? Don't worry about that then. What about now? Is it easy to now know, like he didn't spawn there?
Yeah, now it is. Now it's like, that's what I started to pick up on. Like, once I relaxed, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Like, this isn't that bad. It's not 4 people. I don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
like 20
exactly,
minutes
exactly. You
of
just got to worry about one person. But even in hardpoint and fours, if you could just focus on one at a time, the game becomes easier. Like
But,
Pew
like get the
scamming
info
again.
too.
Like Pew scamming. Like why is he pushing off time? It doesn't need to. Okay, right now, what is the problem with what you just did?
Go back.
This is it right here. From here. From where you're blocking from here. What is the problem with the way
Start
you're
killing.
blocking here? The blocking more than anything.
The blocking. It's P1. So oh, he's spawning to P2. I'm spawning him right on the hill. On you.
Perfect. Perfect. So what could we have done?
Pushed up.
Spawned in behind you, just like you did last time.
Yeah, I should have pushed up.
Yeah, just spawn in the other side. Do you see the small things?
Yeah.
Like, because then it starts snowballing, right, bro? It starts snowballing. Let's take a look at Scar quickly.
Mhm.
You started coming back a bit here, man. It was good. It was really good to see. Started bringing it back a bit. It was good. It was good. You started getting more comfortable here. Just kind of see how. So this is good as well. You get a kill here. I remember this moment. You kind of go through, you go across. One thing I would say is just cameraing the corners more, though. It's like right now, like when I'm checking this left corner, like I just want to see more aggressive, like cameraing that corner. Like slide cancel out and just see the same angle. And like just
Step
don't
out,
be
yeah.
scared. Like don't be scared. I feel like you're scared to like check it.
Sometimes.
But if you camera it and get out, there's nothing to be scared of. So like right here, you got to have more confidence in your ability, bro. If you die, you die. Like it's fine. There's nothing on the line. You know what I'm saying? You're good. Look, we go through. Look, slide cancel, back away. That's it. You're like holding your hard iron and you're going through like this. But the problem is it's too slow. It's not bad, but like as you come out, your shoulder comes out first. Like it's okay. It's just not amazing. Like ideally, look, just slide cancel. He's not there. He's inner. He's inner. Slide cancel. He's inner. You see how quick I'm doing that? And I'm just checking. Like I'm going through, or even if I shoulder it, inner, where is he? I see him in, I shoot him and back away. And I just keep shooting this heady backing away. Like that, just like that. And I'm just being annoying. If I see him outer, don't be afraid to get off the time to get a shot off. And then get back on the time, then you go right, you shoot him again, you go left. Now he's one shot, you slide out. Break up the gunfight, be faster there. Looking at that, how does that look? Is that like, what, it's too much as Alien? Or is that like, okay, that's easy to do? Where are you feeling from what I just showed
It makes
you?
sense. It makes sense.
What about execution-wise, though? Are you able to execute on that? Because sometimes it's an execution thing. So I'm playing Marvel Rivals, I'm learning on mouse and keyboard. There's some things I know I just can't do yet because I have no experience. So where are you on that?
Right.
Because I think with COD, it's a bit more simple, though. Like, for example, like, Platinums can slide cancel, right? So it's just chaining them together. It's not like, you know, in other games, like, say, like Fortnite, it's not 200 million buildings. It's a bit more simplified. It's more decision-making and micro mechanics. So right there, do you think you could slide cancel? Like, do you know how to and stuff there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's stopping you from
I know
doing
how to
it?
do it.
then?
I've done it. It's just I don't.
Yeah.
I just want to like, oh, in my head, that's what I'm working on. In my head, I'm like, they're probably gonna be outer, so I'm just gonna peek and be ready outer. Versus like, hey, give myself the best angle
Yeah.
or put myself in the best position.
Yeah, good. So a lot of it comes down to these conversations, right? So you just thinking about it like that is making you play like a more of a scared approach, right? But you're the one on the front foot because you're the one that's you know, you're the one on the front foot.
They have to push me, yeah.
Exactly. Even right now, just being quicker with it. Like you're like, even now, look, think about how long that trophy took. It should be like, this should be as soon as you kill him, now. Honestly, put a trophy down now. Even now, like, why are you ADSing going prone? You see what I mean? Because what does this do? All this does is slow you down. You should be chucking your trophy now. Now he spawns at the front. Now, go clear outer now. Just think about how many seconds is still right now. You should have cleared outer now. You still have the timing. You still have the timing. Slide cancel, slide cancel, slide cancel, clear it. So you're playing too scared. You get the kill, right? Be 7% health. It's too last second. It's too last second. Now, look, you're pre-em in the front, but this is what you're forgetting about spawns. You just killed Pew. You just killed him. Who are you expecting to be here?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So right now, you just killed Pew. You're standing at the front of the time. He's going to be spawned at the back of the time. So turn around, watch the stairs here. Turn around, watch the stairs here. I was like, yo, Meloso, no. There you go. So that you're worrying about too many angles. He can't be at the front because you blocked that side. You left the back open.
Us, yeah.
Yeah? So the way spawns work, it's not actually, you didn't actually block the front. The way spawns work is the back is default. This is the default spawn. So when you're here, you're not blocking the back. So he spawns there. When you're there at the back, you are blocking the back. So he spawns out. That's what's happening. But exactly, it's just you two. So this is what's keeping it simple. And just, this is where I want you to chain that thinking together. Because you get the kills almost. Like, how winnable was this game watching this back? You played great on the Scar. But even
not easily, but like...
As in, yeah, you could have easily adjusted and, you know, made a difference here. Look at this, look at this.
If I would have calmed down a lot sooner and just realized everything.
I also think just focus on what's important. One person. Yeah, exactly. Just focus on what's important. Even right now, he's on the time, right? Look at your centering.
So I make things bigger than they really are is my problem too.
Absolutely. But right now, let's just look at this one thing, okay? Because we've covered a lot on this. You did a great job overall. These are small micro habits. And we've done a rotation. Let's quickly check out the Scar. So right now, look at this. So right now, as you're going through, where should your crosshair be right now?
That left corner.
So what I notice is basically the door, right? Just the door. So as you're going left here, look, you're swinging out, but you should already have your centering there as your hair.
He's already ADS too.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Yeah? Small things. Great comeback, great game. You did a really good job. Let's check out the Scar. Unfortunately, I'm an idiot. I was watching the whole first rotation and I paused the recording. So it looks like I hate you because you blitzed him in the first rotation and I paused the recording because I was like, no. And I realized here because I was watching the whole thing. I was like, yo, oh my God, it's not recording. I'm sorry, Meloso. The first half is gone. But look at that. You shit on Pew off the break. Okay, nice. You got it. Perfect. So right now you go through, you block the spawn. Perfect. You're at the front. Again, equipment. I was noticing so much equipment here, bro. And just being a bit stiff here. Again, you're watching the back door. Like, keeping it simple, being smart here, thinking about positioning, okay? So these are small ways of getting better on the hill. So, if you're watching side door, what you want to do is you want to watch side door and not be seen from front door. So what a lot of people do is they go prone here. Or they sit on this little box here. And watch the stairs, right? Because that way, look, you're watching the stairs, but look, now you're worrying about both. Now you're tweaking about the back door. There's too many things going on. You end up killing him.
You know,
where should you...
crazy thing is, during fours, I always stand on the counter to the left right there by the clock.
There you go. So don't overcomplicate it.
Standing there.
Okay, look, forget what you did. Forget what you did. This is about what you should do now. Watching it back, okay? Coach Meloso. Ready? Coach him now. Where should he go now?
So he kills. He should be jumped up on the counter. Because you can see everything from there.
So you're still thinking short. This is the problem. You're still thinking short term, Meloso. There's 6 seconds left.
Oh. I should be going to the hill.
Forget the main detail. What should you do now? Tell me the exact steps right now.
So I just killed him. He should be spawning all the way P5. So I should go P1. If anything, go up the stairs, out the window, down to P1.
What you just said is very interesting. You said he should be spawning P5. Meloso,
right.
He only spawns, and this is a really, really big point of our progression, okay? Why is he going to spawn P5?
Well, aren't I blocking the back? If I sit on the back corner of the hill?
Is he spawning right now? Or did you kill him right now?
No, he just died. He just died.
Yeah, okay.
I have a good, what'd you say, like 4 or 5 seconds?
You have 3 seconds, right? Because of the spawn delay. So right now you just kill him.
Right.
So all you need to do, right? Where do you want him to spawn right now?
Back P5 as far away from the hill.
So you want him to spawn here.
Oh no, because P1, he's closer to P1.
Melissa, just take a second and breathe, okay? What hill are we currently on?
4.
Okay. So why are you worried about P1?
Oh, because there's 5. So I should have moved up.
Okay.
My bad.
So that's no, it's okay. But these are things, because think about it. Now that we're pausing it, right? You have time to process it. If you're not going to get it instantly now, then you can't be disappointed at yourself for not getting it instantly in game. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So should be like nice and just super simple, okay? These are the only variables. How long is left? What hill is next? That's it. Nice and simple. So right now, the next hill is here. So do I want him spawning here?
Oh, absolutely.
I want him spawning here. Okay?
Yes.
So how do I let him spawn here? Well, this is the back of P4. So when I'm at the back of P4, I'm blocking this spawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me to give up the block, all I have to do is go to the front of P4. If I stand at the front of P4, then Pew will spawn right here. And then, in a foot race to get to the time, who wins? X or 5?
X.
Okay. So all we do is we spawn Pew behind us. As soon as he spawns, we go. And now he spawns out. Okay, bro? So these are little things. Don't worry about... I'm not tricking you. So when I say right here, right, what should Meloso do? You're so like, you're like excited about the previous answer because you're like, I know you are. You're trying to trick me. You think I'm not going to go couches. You're like, I'm going to go couches off.
It goes against what we just said. I make things bigger than they are.
Yeah.
It was just such a simple, like, hey.
Exactly. Because that's the thing.
Really
Your problem solving. Yeah, exactly.
Down.
You're problem solving for previous problems, right? Like you're thinking, oh, but I could go here now because next time. But I'm like, bro, there's only 10 seconds left. That's not a problem anymore. Right. That's yesterday's problem. We have a new problem now. The problem is now we don't want him to spawn there, right? So that's how I want you to think, thinking ahead of the game, my friend. That's all. So now look where you're standing. You're at the back of the time. So you're actually blocking from the back of the hill. So you're giving him the new spawns. What do you think?
I just need to like not make it, just dummy it down. It's not even
That's
that,
it, bro.
It's not even that serious. Like I don't want to. It's like not that serious, dude. Just relax.
Yeah. No, it's literally just chill. There's nothing on the line. You're good.
I'm fixing the tweaking in the game now. My brain's tweaking.
So look at this, okay? You get this kill. Right. Same thing we just covered. Okay. Right now, this is how I'm looking at it. 10 seconds left. Okay. I can either spawn him here or I can spawn him here. P1 is here. Where do I want to spawn number 5? Left or right spawn?
Or P1?
I'm not going to answer the question. I'm just saying for this scenario, right? So even you asking
for this scenario, 13 seconds left.
Yeah.
He needs to spawn back P5, like way back.
That's it, bro. That's it. Now the same in 4s. So when there's 4s, what people do, this is important. They think, oh, Arv said get these spawns. No. Think of the situation. Exactly what you said. You asked me for P1, but if I tell you the answer, there's no point, right? It's going to be for P1 because there's 10 seconds left. So you're completely right. We actually want to spawn them here. Now, 30 seconds ago, we wanted to spawn them there. Do you see how it changes as the hill progresses? Same in 4v4s. Yeah, bro? Same in 4v4s. Just spawn them out. Be annoying. Just cameraing the corner. I think like I just look at this as such a simple fix for you, bro. Like right now, look, standing here. I know you're stunned, right? But even now, like, just keep shouldering this corner. And right now, the most simple thing to me is what? What do you think? What could you do right now? The most simple thing to get this kill. You know he's behind the box. You assume he's behind the box. How could we get the kill? Easy.
Camera him. Slide cancel. Or
Nope,
shoulder,
even
shoulder, so he
easier.
pops out.
Nope, even easier.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. My nade or my stun?
Just chuck a stun right there. If he gets stunned, as you stun him, cook a grenade,
Push him.
chuck it. There you go. Or push him. Yeah, whatever you want to do. But look, you're just standing there with your gun out, right? There's no need to. We're in a good spot. You still won this game, but we just made it a little bit difficult for ourselves, okay?
Yeah, at the end. Fuck, let him creep up.
This is good. This is good. Keep shouldering back away, back away. Perfect. That's it. Now, he's late to new. He scams. He's late to new. But have your gun up and hold middle here. You know he's going to come through middle. There you go. There you go. Jump shot there. Play the heady there. Slide left there. A little bit more, but it wasn't bad. I like the cruise. I like everything you did here. Back away, back away, back away, back away. Okay, take your time here. Take your time here. I like this. I like this. Repositioning, going through. Okay, think about your strafing. Did you strafe here? Look when you're up top, okay?
So I noticed when I strafe, I don't know if like I don't know if you see me do it. Like you see, it barely moves. It's not strafing like how I like completely left to right how I see everybody else do it. Because I tried doing it even on P2 when I was holding the gens, and I'm like, why isn't it moving left to right? And I was literally moving my stick. I was like,
Have you changed your dead zones?
I haven't changed anything.
What's your dead
My
zones?
dead zones are on 188, 199.
But you strafe. I see you strafe. Like, you always strafe left and right. It's just sometimes in gunfights you don't.
Okay.
Like, your strafe is like, as in I've seen you strafe.
If you see
It's
me
just-
strafe, then alright, it works. Because I always
As-
think sometimes it doesn't work. But I think it's maybe because I'm actually not doing it. So
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
right
being
here, I
honest with
should
you,
have
bro,
just killed him.
it's
versus
probably that you're
strafe.
not doing it. Well, you had a smaller angle, but just having your gun up there again, bro. Yeah, like just jump, be quicker, jump, slide, be quicker, get the angle. A lot of these were just like small tweaks. You're at the back now, you're blocking from the back. This is fine, this is great. But look, you're inviting so much pressure here. Clear the front, bro. Hit a wall bounce. Quicker, way quicker. And that's the biggest deal. Look, you just killed him, right?
Mm.
Why do you think he's going to be here already? That's what I want to kind of figure out. Like, that's impossible for him. You just killed him, bro. You know? So you shouldn't be worried. Like, you literally just killed him.
That's 4 mentality right there. Like somebody, oh, you killed one. There's more.
Even
coming.
fours,
There's
even
more.
fours, I don't like this though, because you always want to check the map and like you want to keep them away from you, right? Where what you're doing is you're very much playing so tight, you're letting them get on the hill and you're fighting on the hill. Even now, instantly wall bounce and just get information instantly wall bounce. Look how long it's taken. Look how long it's taken. So you're just like you're giving them. Look, you check the wall bounce now, but the pressure's already here, bro.
Yeah.
So hopefully this shows you it's just a bit too late sometimes, right? We're gonna do a little bit earlier. It's not a bad thing. Good kill. Where do you want to spawn him? Where do you want to spawn him? Now, looking back at this new information, where do you want to spawn him?
Right here, behind me.
Like, right, yeah, back P5. So how do you spawn him there? Where do you stand? Should you
move
stand? Yes, exactly. But look what you did. You went up, then you went back. You still think you're looking for him, bro. Look, you're still trying to find someone. I'm like, Meloso, you're playing one guy. You're good. You're good, Meloso. And then look who you spawned him on the hill.
Right on the hill. Yeah, and then I came out and he got me. And then that's when I told P, I was like, man, that was a good spot. Because I jumped right over him.
But then you just made the game so much harder for yourself. Look at the score now.
Yeah.
Yeah? And this is what I say. This game was great from you, but look how much harder it was for you. You end up winning it, but I think this could have been, honestly, you could have got extra 100 points.
If I wouldn't have been patient right there, if I almost
You might have lost it, yeah.
I swear, I almost bum rushed the hill, and I was like, don't do that, Arv's gonna yell at you. And I don't know what I did, but okay, I remember I was like, don't bum rush it, just think about Optic, how they always went on this hill. Like they waited.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I think the biggest thing is just being patient, but just reading the situation, bro. Because yes, you play 4v4s, but it could be 2s, it could be 3s. Like, you're trying to get better as a COD player, right? So just being quick to adapt. So like, if you're in a 1v1, if I throw you in a 1v1, right? You're okay, cool. I kill one person. I bet. It should be easier. You're making it harder. You're making it even more. You're like checking every single corner. You're tweaking on the map, right? But it's so simple, bro. It's one player. You kill him, he can't spawn. So you should be practicing your fundamentals, your kill feed, your mini-map. But you're actually making it harder for yourself. And so I think it comes down to just mentally, just resetting, just relaxing, taking a breath, going from there.
Sure. And then so like, cause I mean obviously when I play ranked and stuff, so just focus on what I need to do versus like, everybody else.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Because I'm always like, okay, like this guy's not getting heal. I need to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Versus,
tweaking. And this is the thing,
and
in
then I
all
get,
due respect,
and then I get
this is the
shit on, and then
yeah, and this is the thing. You're a part of the problem because you're not playing
Right.
perfectly either because you're not experienced enough. So it's really, really interesting, right? And this is in the nicest way. As your coach, you're a part of the problem because you're expecting your teammates to play perfect when you're not playing perfect. Then you're tweaking that they're not playing perfect and you're getting shit on. But they're probably thinking, Meloso, just fucking shoot your gun and we'll be good, right? So they have a point almost. So you almost want to prove them wrong. But instead of proving them wrong, just focus on your arrow because their arrows are not your problem. If you're a leader, an IGL, you can help them with their arrows, but focus on your arrow. Give yourself the best chance of winning, okay? The way platinum lobbies work is this. Everyone's learning. So player 1 makes 20 mistakes a game. 2 makes 20 mistakes. 3 makes 23. 4 might make 17, okay? What it comes down to is the enemy team. One might make 28 mistakes. One might make 21. One might make 16, right? If you're player number 4, yeah, you're looking at this guy like, oh my God, he's making so many mistakes. So you start tweaking and then you make 30 mistakes, right? All you have to do is focus on your game. If you made 10 mistakes, your number is lower than theirs. You win the game.
Correct.
Focus on your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Even professionals, if you go through, they will have like, it might be 4 big mistakes. Execution is separate, like gunfights, right? But this guy might make 4 mistakes. This guy might make 6. This guy might make 8. This guy might make 10. It's all micro fights, right? This guy might make 4, 6, 8. And then this is the big difference, 12. And then you look at one of those mistakes and they lost 30 seconds. They gave the other team 30 seconds. And then it was a tight game. You can look at every single player makes mistakes. It's normal. You can't have a game. You can have a game where everything flows well, but there's still going to be micro mistakes. You're playing a video game with micro mechanics. Every single second, something can change. So if you're just going to focus on your teammates' mistakes, yeah, GG's. You're never going to ever hit your potential. Okay? You have to focus on your own arrow and help them.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do you expect them to be perfect? It doesn't make sense. And even being perfect is having mistakes as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, focusing on my own gameplay helps.
Think of it like this: the most simple thing ever.
Whatever
Imagine there's
team
4
I'm
of
on,
you. Yeah, imagine there's 4 of you and you're doing a maths test, and 4 of you are doing a maths test. You're in the same room. You're doing it separately, and you look and you know one of your friends got a question wrong. You start tweaking and you get 2 questions wrong, and you blame him. That's what's happening.
That's like life.
That's it, bro. That's it. All right, let's end the video there and we'll catch up, okay? YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, show the boy Meloso some love down below. If you want coaching, drop a DM or a ticket in the Discord. Catch you guys from tomorrow. Peace.